What's going on, guys? Aussie here, welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got another tier list video, and it is going to be the Defenders tier list. This is the full time, I believe now. We are doing a Defenders tier list, and you guys already know the standards are going higher every single time. So some players have been removed from the previous tier list, and there's obviously new players that have been added in. And you best believe Team of the Year cards are definitely in here. Now, before we get into it, I want to say one thing. This is obviously my personal tier. This is what I personally believe players should be going in the rankings. And it's perfectly fine to disagree with me, right? If you feel like maybe a player should have gone maybe one higher or even one lower, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, let's get straight into this because we have got a lot of players to go through. Starting off with Winter Wildcard Tierney. Fantastic fullback. Great amount of pace to his game. Really good tackling ability. Nice physicals as well with the right chem style. While on top of that, having nice passing ability as well. The only thing that I would have liked a little bit better on Tierney is his dribbling ability. It's nice, but it isn't anything special, I'd say. So yeah, Tierney for me, he isn't an S tier card, but he definitely is an A+ tier. Marquinhos, I mean, come on, man. You know, like, there's no question about it. We don't even need to get into it. Winter Wildcard Tezzy. I feel like Tezzy, if he was in a different league, let's say Tezzy was in the Premier League, right? And he had this kind of card, I see this card getting used way more often. I feel like the only reason we really don't see him in near enough anyone's team is because of the league he plays in. But yeah, he is an absolutely amazing centre-back. Great amount of physicals, really good defending stats, and obviously great pace to his game as well. I think there's no question about it. Tezzy definitely deserves to go into the A+. Tap Sober. Tall centre-back, beautiful reach to his game, tackling reach is there, interception reach is there. He feels decent on the ball, not amazing, not good, just decent on the ball, and then his pace is unreal on this card. So yeah, Tap Sober, I definitely would say goes into the A+ for me. Luke Shaw is an interesting card, isn't he? Like, he can put in one hell of a tackle, his physicals are there as well, his pace, it doesn't slack with that shadow chem style applied on him, it's just he doesn't feel great on the ball. He really doesn't. His long passing is not amazing. And then on top of that, he has got a 2-star weak foot. With Luke Shaw, I don't believe he deserves to go into an A tier because I'm thinking some of the fullbacks that's going to go into the A tier, and I don't feel like Luke Shaw is on that level. But Luke Shaw definitely deserves to go into a B+. Tagliafico, kind of same situation as Luke Shaw, right? Where pace is there, defending is there, physicals are pretty there, and then obviously 2-star weak foot is annoying to work with, and then on top of that the passing isn't great. Tagliafico, yeah, I'm gonna put him into the B+ with Luke Shaw. I feel like these two need to go with each other, especially with a 2-star weak foot, you know. Soyuncu, I mean, is he S tier? No, but he is an absolutely outstanding fullback centre-back in this game. So yeah, for me, A+ for Soyuncu. He's just one of those cards that I knew when he got a special card would be absolutely disgusting, because the way his gold card goes in for tackles, it really isn't a joke. I used his gold card, I think it was actually for an objective, and I genuinely couldn't believe how good the tackling ability was. So yeah, I knew for a fact as soon as he got a promo card, he would be absolutely top tier, and that's exactly what he is. So yeah, Soyuncu goes into the A+. Niakate, I think there's no question about this. He is arguably one of the best centre-backs in this entire game. So yeah, S tier for Niakate. He's got the pace. He doesn't feel bad on the ball either. He's got unreal animations with obviously great interceptions as well. And then these physicals are an absolute joke. So yeah, Niakate, S tier. Rudiger as well, into the S tier, man. I bought this card on the RTG, and I am going to use him for, I believe, I am going to use him for Weekend League, but I'm not sure who the goalkeeper is going to be. I think I might have to just put Mendy and just deal with Mendy, let's say. But yeah, Rudiger, he's in my RTG team. You guys obviously see him on the weekend. I used him in Rivals. Unreal centre-back. His tackling ability is a joke. And another thing I really like about this Rudiger card is the heading ability he actually gives you. His heading ability is a joke. Straight up a joke. He wins literally everything. So yeah, Rudiger, S tier for me. Schulz, same situation as Tagliafico and Luke Shaw. The weak foot is absolutely trash. It's just so annoying, man. The 2-star weak foot, so annoying to work with. And once again, with some of the cards that's going to go into this A tier, I do not believe Schulz deserves to go there. I feel like Schulz definitely deserves to join Tagliafico and Luke Shaw into the B+. So, this is like a perfect A tier card. So, because I don't believe Saw is as good as Soyuncu or Tapsoba. But he is definitely a top tier centre back. The thing about Saw is the fact that his tackling animations are solid. You can tell as well, he gets into a lot of physical contact situations, is what I'm trying to say. Pace definitely could be better on Saw though. Definitely could be better. I feel like there is some situations that Saw definitely does get outpaced, and it is a little bit annoying. But yeah, 8 tier card, no doubt. Robertson's an interesting one, isn't he? Would I say I would take a Robertson over a Tierney? I wouldn't. I would take Tierney over this Robertson card. But his passing ability on Robertson, it obviously is amazing. Dribbling ability could be better. Pace is nice as well. He does put in a good tackle, but the physicals really aren't that great. With Robertson, I reckon an A tier is where he's going to go. I don't think he's an A+. I don't. But A tier, I feel like is very comfortable for him. We got Lodi up next. Okay, Lodi, the thing about him is the fact that he can obviously go forward really well while also being nice on defense. And I like that about a fullback. I don't want them to just be one-sided, right? I want them to obviously do both. So the fact that Lodi's got that lean body type with really nice dribbling ability, while on top of that having solid pace, while on top of that having solid defending stats, while on top of that having really good physicals with the anchor chem star applied on him, I mean, I think there's no question about it. Lodi is definitely an A+ tier player. Like, with him also having nice passing stats, nothing special, not like a KDB kind of passing, right? It's just, his passing is like low 80s, let's say. But yeah, for a fullback, that is also very solid. Reglon. Numbers up Reglon. I mean, you can still get a further upgrade, right? But right now, this card is just pretty much all pace with an okay dribbling, with an okay physicals. Like, there's not much with his physicals, you know, there really isn't. And his passing ability is okay as well. He's just really fast as a fullback. If you want a fullback that can catch up to literally anyone, Reglon is your guy. And he has got a nice tackling ability with the right chem style. It's just, I think Reglon definitely is going to be our first B tier card. Kier? Is that how you say it? I can't remember how you say it. We actually did the review a few days ago on this card as well. He is a nice card. Like, tackling and physicals, those two things, let's say, on this card is solid. It's just the pace, acceleration to be exact, is an issue. Then the dribbling ability, he feels not great on the ball. Let's just put it that way. Kier, I am going to put you into the A tier though. Because of how good his tackling ability is, I feel like he deserves to go into the A tier. But just keep in mind that pace, yeah, it definitely is an issue. He isn't a card that can catch up to players like Mbappe, let's say. I know what some people are saying. Surely PK goes into the S tier. Listen, all right, if we're just talking about tackling ability, yeah, he goes straight into the S tier. There's no question about it. His animations for tackling probably is one of the best in the entire game. Like, no cap. But there's definitely something that separates this PK card from a player like Rudiger, like a player like Niakate, like a player like Marquinhos as well. And it's the pace. This PK card definitely is a card that gets outpaced, and it is annoying as sometimes. So PK, you are going to go into the A+ now. Last tier this video, we put him into the S tier, I believe. But saying that, how many top tier centre backs we have now, like Rudiger, Marquinhos, and you guys know, like Ruben Dias and all of those kind of players are going to go straight in there. I don't think we can put PK on that kind of level. So yeah, PK, A+. Interesting card. Very interesting card. A lot of pace, especially as a centre-back, a lot of pace. Physicals are okay. Defending ability is okay. I don't think he's got that it factor, you know. He hasn't got that, like, Saar kind of tackling ability. He hasn't got that Kier kind of tackling ability. St. Juice is just like a really fast centre-back. Yeah, I am going to put him into the B+. Theater? It's one of them. Either way, man. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I know as I've used him, he is an outstanding centre back. And if you are rolling around with a Serie A team, I definitely do recommend him, man. He has a stupid amount of pace. His physicals are an absolute joke, and then his tackling ability is unreal as well. Do I believe he is an S tier card though? I don't. But A+, I feel like definitely sits comfortably with him. We got Team of the Year Ruben Dias. I mean, listen, there's no question about it, right? Your Team of the Year, Ruben Dias, he goes straight into the S tier. Disgusting centre-back. Great tackling animations, great physicality, while on top of that, nice dribbling stats, nice passing, and a stupid amount of pace to his game. So yeah, Team of the Year, Ruben Dias, S tier. Pau Torres. I'm still surprised how cheap Pau Torres actually is, especially with how good his defending ability actually is. Like, he's got great physicals, great tackling. Pace is definitely not anything incredible. I don't believe he goes near the S tier, but at the same time, I don't believe he is an A tier card. I definitely would take this Pau Torres card over Saw because of how good he puts in that tackle. So yeah, Pau Torres, you are going to go into the A+. Here's Showdown Sule, a card that I think everyone thinks is going to go straight into the S tier. Now listen, all right, listen. There was a lot of people saying in a previous tier list, Defenders tier list, saying, how have you not put Sule S tier? What are you doing? I have my reasonings, okay? This card, pace-wise, is a joke. He is an extremely fast centre-back. His physicals are a joke as well, right? But. Sule is one of those cards that I absolutely, I wouldn't say hate, but I would say I don't like his animations when going in for tackles. It's not PK kind of tackling. It's not Pau Torres kind of tackling. It's not like he goes in and he guarantees comes out with the ball to his feet. That's something that PK does over and over and over again, man. And that is why I love that PK card. It's just the pace is the reason I can't put him into the S tier. This Showdown Sule card, man, he obviously has got that pace, which is really, really nice for the meta of the game. It's just the animations that I see this guy get into, man. I don't feel like I can put him onto the S tier. I don't feel like I can put him on that, you know, on that level, let's say. So yeah, Showdown Sule is going to go into the A+, man. And also, like, he's 6'5", but he misses out on so many headers. Like, I don't think I ever won a header with this guy. I genuinely don't. He misses out on so many of them. Like, yeah, 6'5", whoop-de-doo, but he's got like 40-something jumping. And especially with the centre-backs we see nowadays, Sule somehow gets out-headed. So yeah, Sule, you're going to join us into the A+, man. The thing about Owusu is the reactions and composure are so low on him, isn't it? So low. I'm pretty sure he's got like insane free kick accuracy. I'm pretty sure he has. Pace-wise, yeah, solid as well. Do I believe he is an A-tier card, though? Like, with Robertson kind of level? No, I don't. But Owusu, I would say, joins us into the B+, man. Nelson Semedo. Incredible fullback. Kind of similar to, like, a Tierney, isn't he? Very similar. Because dribbling ability, I would say Semedo actually wins. Then you got defending ability. They're near enough the exact same. Physicals, near enough the exact same. And then pace is just a joke on both of them. So, yeah, Nelson Semedo, I think, definitely joins us into the A+. Okay, listen. All right. There's reasoning why this card's not going to go into the S tier. I'm going to say it straight up, man. He's not going to go into the S tier. I feel like the main reason people still use this card is, one, because he's cheap. Two, because the links are absolutely stupid. You get a Dare Militao strong link. You get a Capu strong link. You get a Varane weak link, which obviously is the new Varane card that just came out, which people are going to have in their team. And then you have a Vinny strong link as well. That is the main reason I feel like a lot of people have Ferland Mendy in their team. The main reason. Because he is definitely an outstanding fullback. It's just, for me personally, I definitely do believe there is better fullbacks, and obviously we're gonna see it when it goes along, when I actually get to him. But yeah, Ferland Mendy for me goes into the A+, man. The thing about Mbabu is he doesn't really offer you much going forward, which is always annoying, right? Really, really annoying. But his tackling ability is really nice with a good amount of pace as well. Yeah, I would say Mbabu goes into the A tier. I wouldn't put him any higher than that, though, because he doesn't really offer you too much going forward. Now, this is a tough one. This is a real tough one. Skriniar's tackling animations are a joke. Pace, he definitely does get outpaced in some situations. There's no question about that. His acceleration could definitely be better. Physicals, though, are amazing. The thing about Skriniar, though, man, he's got one of the best tackling abilities in this entire game. He really does. It's a joke the way this guy goes in for tackles. Where are you going to go? Are you going to go S, or are you going to go A+? You know what? I'm going to put him in the A+ for now because of the acceleration, but that might change near the end. As I said, like, we're going to go through this at the end. We're going to see if I feel like everyone, is in the right ranking, let's say. But yeah, Skriniar, A+ for now, but that can definitely change to an S tier. We got Spinazzola up next. Okay, Spinazzola with like the 5-star skill moves, solid, right? 4-star weak foot, really nice to work with as well. Pace, he can catch up to anyone he wants to. And as a fullback, that is obviously amazing to have. Left stick dribbling with Spinazzola is okay. It isn't anything top tier. I wouldn't say it's on like Semedo kind of level, or even Lodi kind of level. It's just the thing with Spinazzola with his dribbling is the fact that you can obviously do the skill moves, so you can get out of like really, really tight angles. His physicals definitely could be better as well. Like, you definitely apply the Anger Chem style on the card, and Anger Chem style giving that +10 strength is nice on the card, right? It's just, it isn't anything top tier, I would say. And then his long passing isn't amazing. It's just, he is definitely a unique, let's say, fullback with the 5-star skill moves to his game. Yeah, Spinazzola, I don't think goes S tier, but I definitely do believe he goes into the A+ for me. Magloire? I'm not sure how to say it. He's an outstanding centre-back, man. He wasn't actually going for too many coins as well. I think EA actually priced him at a decent price, let's say. It's also kind of understandable because of the league he plays in, right? He is honestly an outstanding centre-back in this game. Stupid amount of pace, great tackling ability. While on top of that, the physicals are an absolute joke. I definitely would say he is an A+ tier player. Oh, now this is an interesting one. This is the headliner, obviously, right? The pace is really, really nice on Koulibaly. And then the tackling ability. This is the thing about Koulibaly, right? His tackling animations, they aren't like Sule's, you know? They really aren't. Like, you can tell when Koulibaly goes in for the tackle, he's coming out with that ball. I definitely would say this Koulibaly card joins us into the S tier, man. I definitely do feel like he deserves it. McIntosh, he is definitely a nice centre-back to use. Links, once again, on obviously amazing, especially from the club he plays in. It's just the pace is there with the Shadow Chem style, then the tackling ability is nice, and the physicals is nice. His reactions, though, and composure is what lets him down. And those two things on a centre-back are really, really huge. I don't believe this McIntosh card I can put on a Kier kind of level or even a Sarr kind of level as a centre-back. But I would say he definitely goes into the B+. Lucas, like, pace is a joke. As a centre-back, that is absolutely amazing, right? Defending as well, solid. Physicals, solid. He moves like an absolute truck on the ball. I think there's no question about that. He really doesn't feel great on the ball. But I wouldn't say he's an A+ player. But I would definitely say he's an A tier player. I wouldn't put him on the same level as like a Senjus or a McIntosh, especially with how good Lucas's tackling ability actually is. I definitely do believe he deserves to go into the A tier. Koundé. I knew, just by looking at this guy's gold card, right? If EA gave him a special card, and they did, they gave him the Fire and Ice card, and you guys know how good that card was. But then they went ahead and gave him a further plus, I think it's a +2 or +1, I can't remember exactly, right? Upgrade with his Team of the Year honorable mentions. And he is an absolute joke. He catches up to anyone. I repeat, anyone, right? He might be a small centre-back, so he's not going to give you an amazing heading ability, right? It's just the way this guy goes in for tackles. Yeah, I think there's no question about it. He has to go straight into the S tier, man. Oxford, tall centre-back. I believe he's 6'3". Great pace to his game. Great tackling ability. Nice physicals as well. Would I say he's on a Soyuncu kind of level, a Tapsoba kind of level, Sule PK kind of level? No. I definitely would say, though, Oxford joins us into the A tier. Well, I don't actually know the last time I saw Tomori in someone's team. Like, he's still definitely a good centre-back, though. Like, you give this card the Shadow Chem style. He's got great pace to his game, while also having a really, really nice tackling ability. But at the same time, I feel like his physicals is what lets him down. Definitely what lets him down. Like, if you look at some of the centre-backs in A+, you're looking at this guy having, obviously, the 86 physicals, with the Skriniar having 87, while PK's got 87, with Sule having 88. Like, these players are really, really strong in-game, right? And that's what you want from a centre-back. You want them to pretty much body whoever you would like. It's just Tomori, he's got nice physicals, but nothing special. I would say this Tomori card definitely goes into an A+, though. I don't think he goes any lower than that. And let me just actually do this, not the overlap, but the second row, let's say. Because apparently I completely forgot to do it on the A tier. All right. I definitely disrespected Delane last time. I put him into the A+. And that's not really disrespectful because A+ is still a top tier rank. It's like, I feel like this card deserves to go S tier, man. I really do. And I'll tell you guys why. This card, defensively, is an absolute monster. As a fullback, you're not going to get many better defensive fullbacks. You really aren't. But the thing is as well, is the fact that he doesn't feel bad on the ball. He feels nice on the ball. It isn't Semedo kind of dribbling or Lodi kind of dribbling, but he feels nice, okay? While on top of that, the passing is really good. While on top of that, the 5-star weak foot. That 5-star weak foot on a fullback is something I definitely do enjoy, man. Is the fact that you are comfortable with both feet. You don't have to force down the line. You don't have to force the cut in, right? You can honestly go both ways, and it makes you very unpredictable. So yeah, Delane, I would say I disrespected him last time, putting him into the A+, but at the same time, the A+ obviously isn't a bad tier. It's just, I definitely do believe this time he deserves to go into the S tier, man. Defensively, yes, it's there. Going forward, not so much. Centre-back, though, he is an outstanding centre-back. But let's not start this, okay? Let's not put this full-back into a centre-back meta thing. Please, do not do it, man. Just leave it lost here, okay? Leave it as that. But yeah, Reece James, I wouldn't put him on A+ tier. On an A+ level, sorry. Like, Spinazzola, no. Lodi, I'll take over him. And then, obviously, we got, like, Semedo and stuff as well. Defensively, as I said, man, he is an absolute beast. It's just going forward. He doesn't offer me what I want him to offer me, let's say. Hernandez. There's no question, right? The thing about this Hernandez card, he plays so much better than what his stats actually says. Like, he doesn't play to his stats. He just performs so much better. So, yeah, Hernandez, S tier for me. Same thing as Hakimi. Like, this guy's in form would have gone up here. You best believe this guy's team of the year is going to go up here as well. It's another card I really haven't seen in a long time, isn't it? I don't think we see Joe Gomez in a lot of people's teams. And I don't understand why. Because you give this guy the Shadow Chem style, and he is good to go. You got this amazing centre-back that's got a really, really good amount of pace, a crazy good tackling ability. He doesn't feel bad on the ball. Not good, but not bad on the ball as a centre-back. And then his physicals are really nice as well. Yeah, I would definitely say Gomez goes into the A+. I think he's definitely better than the centre-backs in the A tier, let's say. I don't really see too many people use this Florenzi as a fullback. Usually people use this guy more of as like a centre mid because I believe he's got like the high work rates while having really, really nice all-rounder stats. You honestly can't go wrong with this Florenzi card because of how nice all-rounded he is. It's just, I feel like with Florenzi, I would have liked him to be better at one thing more than the other. Like, but if he's better at defense more than attacking, yes, exactly. That's perfect, right? If he's better than like attacking than defense, that's something I also would have liked. It's just Florenzi is just how balanced he is all rounded. It's like, it's nice. It's just, yeah, it's not like incredible, let's say. I wouldn't say he's an A+ player, but Florenzi for me definitely is an A tier. Don't think he's S tier, but yeah, A+. Stupid amount of pace, great tackling ability, great physicals. There's nothing else to say about Klosterman, really. Eder Militao, I think he definitely deserves to go into an S tier. The thing about Eder Militao that makes him so unique, let's say, as a centre-back is how he feels on the ball. And we have to keep in mind, eventually, he is going to be, I believe it's 99 dribbling, right? That is a joke. That is straight up a joke, man. His pace, amazing. Tackling ability, amazing. Physicals, amazing as well. Dribbling ability, it's outrageous right now for a centre-back. I cannot wait for him to obviously get that further upgrade, though. But yeah, Eder, straight into the S tier. Diop's acceleration is really, really bad, man. That's the thing about this Diop card. Like, he feels terrible on the ball, but then at the same time, his acceleration lets him down so badly. Like, he can put in a tackle, he's got the physicals, but the pace, it's just not good enough, man. It just isn't. So yeah, B+ for Diop. Kimpembe. And this is an interesting one. This is a very, very interesting one. Let's not question it. Okay, listen, all right? Listen. I know some people will actually say Kimpembe doesn't deserve to go into the S tier because his pace isn't enough sometimes. And I can kind of understand where you're coming from because there's definitely been some situations where I feel like Kimpembe does get outpaced by Mbappe and stuff like that, right? It's just, his tackling is a joke. His physicals are a joke. And he is also a centre-back that doesn't feel bad on the ball. He really doesn't. I don't know, man. Something about Gold Kimpembe this year, he's just different, let's say. Maybe in the next defenders tier list where we get more like top tier centre backs, maybe Kimpembe moves down to an A+ because of his pace. But like, I think there's no question about it. This guy's tackling ability, it's annoying, let's say. Just straight up annoying. So yeah, Kimpembe, S tier for me. Diego Carlos. The only thing I would have liked more on this card is obviously pace. Like, give this guy a bit more pace. Give this guy Rudiger kind of pace. Give this guy Ruben Dias kind of pace. Give this guy Koundé kind of pace. And I'm putting him into the S tier. I really am, man. He is stupidly good. But yeah, A+ for my boy Carlos. Where do you go? Where do you go, Dest? The thing about Dest is he is incredibly all-rounded with 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Great dribbling. Great dribbling, man. Got great defending, great physicals with the right chem style. Then you got that pace as well. The passing is nice. Oh, this is a hard one, man. This is a hard one. I feel like because I've put Delaney up there, I definitely would say Des can go up there as well, right? Would I say Des is better than this Hakimi card? No. Would I say he is better than Hernandez? Going forward, yes. Defensively, no. But saying I've put Delaney up there, I think we have to definitely put some respect on Des's name. And I definitely would say he goes into the S tier as well. Physicals on Navas are so annoying, right? They're so annoying. Like, that strength is just terrible. He's a really nice fullback. Like, the pace is solid, and then the dribbling is really good, and the defending ability, like him putting in tackles, is nice. It's just the strength is just mad to work with. So yeah, I would definitely say Navas goes into the A tier. If he had more strength, I would put him into the A+, but obviously, you know, he doesn't. Thiago Djalo. Pace, joke. Defending, joke. Physicals, joke. Doesn't feel bad on the ball. Like, there really isn't any weakness to this card. Maybe some animations time to time could be a little bit better on this Thiago card. I definitely would say that, but I think he definitely still goes into the S tier. I definitely do, man. I genuinely can't believe how much of a joke they actually upgraded him, you know? I didn't expect that big of an upgrade from EA, but hey, they did the card nicely, and I'll happily take it. So yeah, Thiago, S tier. Tackling wise, incredible. Physicals wise, incredible. But it's the same issue with PK. Where yes, they got great tackling. Yes, they got great physicals. But the pace, it slacks, man. It slacks. It's not good enough, I would say, to go into the S tier. So yeah, De Ligt, you are going to go into the A+. And I understand what people are probably going to be saying. Oh, well, also, all you care about is pace in that centre-back position? I don't, obviously. As you can see by some of the centre-backs in here, they got outrageous tackling ability, right? It's just, pace is definitely a big factor this year in that centre-back position. Especially with some of the attackers we see nowadays with a stupid amount of pace. We need centre-backs that are fast, man. And that is why some people are even going to this full-back to centre-back meta again. Like, some people are saying, screw it, I'm going to play Kyle Walker, let's say, into that centre-back position. And it's understandable. I don't want to see that meta, but it's obviously understandable. It's just, yeah, it's like the pace is a big factor this year in that centre-back position. And with players like De Ligt not having enough of it, let's say, even with a Shadow Chem star applied, it's very annoying. Alphonso Davies is an interesting one, man. A very interesting one. Because the high-low work rates are very annoying. But then at the same time, his pace is probably the one of the best in the entire game. I was going to say the best in the entire game, but then obviously Hakimi Team of the Year is, you know, is just sitting there, let's say. But yeah, Alphonso Davies, the high-low work rates are annoying. I put him S tier last time, but looking at some of the new fullbacks, let's say, in the S tier, I don't think Alphonso Davies can go there with those high-low. But yeah, Alphonso, definitely going to go into the A+ still. Damon, is it Damon? Yeah. Darmian. Oh my god, I couldn't even say Darmian. I said, what did I say? Darmian. Whatever. We move past it, okay? Darmian, 5-star weak foot. Incredible on the card. Dribbling ability definitely could be better, though. Definitely could be better. Defending, though, wise, it is stupid. Straight up stupid. It's kind of the same situation as the lane, isn't it? It definitely is. I am going to put Darmian into the S tier. Like, the 5-star weak foot is so special on the fullback. It's something that I do honestly love. And then, yeah, Darmian with his pace, he's defending, his physicals, while also being a tall fullback as well. It gives you that interception reach while also giving you a really nice tackling reach. It's just the dribbling ability definitely could be better on the card. Rule Breaker's Dante up next. Now, that's a card that we didn't see too much of in people's teams, but he was a very good centre-back when I reviewed him. But the reason we didn't see him was because, like, I'm pretty sure EA did the pricing of the SBC quite dirty at that time. So you could pretty much get like a Marquinhos, a gold Marquinhos, for the exact same price as the Dante SBC. So there was not really a point of going ahead and doing him when you had the option of Marquinhos, right? So yeah, EA definitely did him dirty with the price, and that's like the main reason we didn't see him a lot. But he was definitely a good centre-back, man. The guy could put in a tackle. His physicals were really good as well. And at the time, the pace was really nice. It's just with how many fast attackers we have now, this Dante card can't really catch up to too many of them. So Dante, I am going to put him into the A tier, sorry. But it's because of that pace, he's not going to go into like the A+. And I believe I am. Yes, I am actually covering Darmian. Let me move me all the way down here. There you go. So you guys can actually see everything. You know what I mean? Defensively, I would have loved Quadrado to be a little bit better, man. Maybe in the future, they do give him like a really nice promo card to boost up the physicals and the defending stats. It's just, him going forward, he is arguably the best attacking fullback in the entire game. Do I believe this Cuadrado card deserves to go into an A+, though? I don't. With how his defense is, I don't think he deserves to go there. But yeah, A tier. I think there's no question about that. Koza. Okay, listen, all right. Listen, all right. I do regret not doing a review on this card. I do, okay? He is an outstanding centre-back in this game. An absolute joke of a centre-back. And you know what? I would actually say he's on that Kunde kind of level as well. He goes into the S tier, man. Koza is outstanding this year. He really is. Like, he's just a joke of a centre-back. I don't know. I'm pretty sure our previous tier list, I put him A+, but yeah, I definitely was disrespecting him, let's say, putting him into the A+. He's an S tier card, no question about it. Pace is a joke. Dribbling doesn't feel bad on a card either. Defending is incredible, and the physicals are incredible as well. In game, he's next level, let's say. So yeah, Koza, S tier, man. I think I put Cornet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put Cornet S tier last time. Does he go there now? He doesn't. I definitely don't believe so. But yeah, Cornet, I would say, goes into the A+, man. Like, if you want a left back in the Prem, and I'm pretty sure he's cheaper than Tierney. I'm pretty sure he is. Then you obviously go for Cornet. Like, he is a cheap fullback. He is an outstanding fullback as well. He's got everything you need to have in that fullback position, let's say. Like the pace, that tackling, the physicals. He even feels nice on the ball as well. So yeah, Cornet, A+ for me. Cordoba. I don't think anyone can argue, right? Like, he might be a small centre-back. One of the smallest Wait, is he actually I'm pretty sure he's the smallest centre-back in this whole tier list. Yeah, he's one of the best centre-backs in the entire game. I don't understand why. I don't understand how. I just don't. I just straight up don't. In game, he is a joke. Straight up a joke. Pace, incredible. Jumping ability, this guy outheaded some of my what's called attackers. Like, I have like players like Mbappe, 6 foot with good jumping. Cordoba somehow just reaches over him and just taps the ball away. I don't understand how this Cordoba card is this good. Going into FIFA 22, I never thought a player that tall or that small, let's say, as a centre back would work so well, but he does. Yeah, so Cordoba, S tier, man. Collins, stupid amount of pace. Stupid amount of pace. Do I believe, though, his tackling ability is as good as the centre-backs in the S tier? I don't, man. That's the thing that with Collins, right? You might have a stupid amount of pace. You might even have good physicals to your game, but the tackling animations, time to time, aren't as great as someone like Rudiger, someone like Ruben Diaz, someone like Koulibaly, someone like Kunde, someone like Eder Militao, Kempembe as well. Better at putting in those tackles. But yeah, Collins, A+. Coates. The reason he's going to go into the B tier, and even though his tackling is really nice, is because of his pace. His pace is so bad, man. It's not good enough. It really isn't. So yeah, Coates, bro, you are going to get put into the B tier. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, especially with the height he has, he would be an amazing centre-back with better pace. An amazing centre-back. But obviously, he hasn't got it, so I can't put him any higher than the B tier, man. Klaus. Is anyone going to disagree? Like, I've used this card for how many weekend leagues? I think it's 3. I think I've 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3 though. 3 weekend leagues. He hasn't let me down once. His pace, it doesn't matter who he's up against. What, a team of the Mbappe? Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. Klaus will catch up to him. Klaus is that fullback that has literally got a crazy amount of pace, and his tackling ability as well, really nice to work with. He doesn't feel bad on the ball. He feels nice on the ball. His passing definitely could be better. There's no question, but his passing is solid either way. And then obviously his physicals, I mean, he obviously isn't, let's say, Eder Militao kind of strength or Hakimi kind of strength, but he does put in a good amount of aggression, let's say, towards my opponents. So yeah, Klaus, I've got plenty of experience with him, and I think there's no question about it. He goes straight into the S tier for me. There definitely is issues with this Christian card, sorry. There definitely is issues. Like, the pace is nice. Not incredible, just nice, you know. The acceleration could be better on the card. Then the physicals definitely could be better as well. He puts in a very good tackle, but yeah, I would say this Christian card, it goes into the B+. I wouldn't say this Christian card is on a Oxford kind of level. I wouldn't say he's on a Sar level either, or even a Kier kind of level. So yeah, I am going to put him into the B+. Chiellini. Kind of same situation as as Dante, where the tackling is stupidly good. The physicals are stupidly good. It's just the pace is an issue, man. Chiellini, if he had more pace, he would get used way more often, obviously, right? It's just EA didn't really, like, nice him too much with the pace. At the time, though, when he was released, solid centre-back, man. I remember I used him in, I think it was it 2 weekend leagues or 1? I think it was actually 2. And I loved him, right? It's just, you could definitely tell the pace, it isn't good enough against certain attackers. Kappa's a weird one, isn't he? Kappa's a very weird one. The stocky body type on Kappa is something I don't really like going forward, but then defensively, like him going in for blocks is very nice to work with. Pace is solid on the card. He does put in a very good tackle as well. Physicals, though, for as someone that's got a stocky body type, I would have liked it a little bit better. With some of the fullbacks we're seeing, like Mbabu, like Reece James, like Robertson, like Navas, Cuadrado, especially going forward, I don't think Kappa is on that level. But yeah, Kappa, I definitely would say, though, is on a B+ level. Cancelo, I don't need to speak, do I? Bonucci, pace, once again, huge issue on the card, man. Huge issue. Tackling wise, he does put in a crazy good tackle. It's just that pace is so bad on Bonucci. So yeah, he is going to go into the B tier, man. Once again, I feel like it's another card that they should have niced him on the pace, especially saying that he was very close to get a to actually get a team of the year and not just an honorable mentions. I actually thought he was going to be higher rating as well. I'm pretty sure a lot of people voted for Bonucci. It's just they really didn't do that card nicely, man. They really didn't. So yeah, B tier for Bonucci. Azpilicueta, passing ability, solid. Defending ability, solid. Physicals, nice. Pace, nice. It's dribbling ability, which is weird on Azpilicueta, man. It's very weird. And that's the reason I don't think this Azpilicueta deserves to go into an A+. If he had better dribbling ability, yeah, I would happily put him into an A+, because he literally offers you everything else in that fullback position. It's just, he doesn't feel great on the ball, man. And that's something that's always going to annoy me. But yeah, Azpilicueta, definitely a top tier fullback, and he goes into the A tier. We got a Tau up next. Okay. 5-star weak foot, we all know he's got it. 4-star skill moves as well. Insane on the card. Like, if we're looking at players that's got a 5-star weak foot, in the S tier, Delane, obviously one, Darmian, also another. These two cards, though, are a joke. Absolute joke on defense. A Tau isn't. A Tau isn't a joke on defense. He does put in a nice tackle. There's no question about that. But it's not a Darmian kind of tackle. It's not a Delane kind of tackle either. And that's the reason I feel like this Tau card is going to go into the A+. As I said, man, going forward, he's amazing. Feels incredible on the ball. 5-star weak foot is so nice to work with. 4-star skill moves is really nice as well. It's just, I would have liked his defending ability to be a little bit better. You know, I would have liked that defending stats to go up a little bit more. Maybe once again in the future, EA do give him another card, which would be so nice. I'm pretty sure last year, they gave him like a foot birthday, didn't they? I'm pretty sure it was. And that card was an absolute joke. So yeah, Tau into the A+, because his defending ability isn't as good as, obviously, the fullbacks into the S tier. Ooh. On the ball, Amavi isn't great. Passing ability either, not great. Defending, though, quite solid. Physicals, quite solid as well. While also him giving you a really good amount of pace. I feel like Amavi's one of those cards that also can join us into the B+, man. Like, it's just that dribbling ability and passing ability that I definitely needed to be a little bit better on the card. But yeah, Amavi, B+. Good amount of pace, good passing as well. Dribbling is okay. You know, nothing special about the dribbling, but the defending is quite solid as well. I wouldn't say this Trent card goes into a B+. I wouldn't say he goes into an A+ either. I feel like this is a comfortable A tier card, man. A comfortable A tier. Alaba. You guys know how I feel about this Alaba card. You guys know how much I love Alaba in this game. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I would have put his 87 into the S tier. So yeah, you best believe his 89 is going to go into the S tier as well. Love him. Straight up love him. I picked him up and you could definitely notice there is a difference between this card and the ones to watch. You definitely can. It's just, there isn't like an insane difference, you know? There definitely isn't. But yeah, you can definitely notice certain things on the card, I would say. But yeah, Alaba, S tier, man. Love him. One of my most favorite centre-backs this year. Like, I am thinking, like, putting him into the A+, but then I feel like his tackling ability definitely isn't as good as some of the players into the A+. I feel like with a Kanji, he hasn't got that tackling like Sule, that PK, Soyonku, or even Skriniar, or even, is it Fit? I can't remember how to say this guy's name, man. I learned it once, but I literally forgot. Theatre? Whatever. Collins as well, I feel like hasn't really got a better tackling than Akanji, but obviously Collins pace-wise is just an absolute joke, isn't he? I don't know, man. This Akanji card is a weird one. I definitely do believe he's in between the A+ and the A tier. I definitely do. It's just for me, I am going to put him into the A tier because I don't believe he is on the level of the players on the A+. Acuna. Reminds me of the Showdown card. You guys know that Showdown card last year? Beautiful. You can play this guy in the midfield. You can play this guy in a left back. You can play this guy arguably as a centre back as well if you really want to. He is outstanding going forward. He's outstanding defensively as well. I honestly love this Acuna card. So yeah, he is going to go into the S tier. Like, there's not many players that can get past him. He is just stupid good defensively. And it also gives you an amazing dribbling ability going forward. If you're looking for a defensive fullback, you got your guy. You want a guy going forward though, even though they gave him a huge increase from his gold card with like the dribbling stats, I still don't believe this Carter Walker card is S tier, but I definitely would say he's an A+ because of how good he is defensively. Varane. Perfect. Virgil van Dijk. Pace-wise is the biggest issue on Virgil. Like, I've played his gold card. I played against his headliner. I've used, obviously, his headline. Not headliner. I've used his gold card. Headliner Virgil van Dijk, like, it's always going to be tackling ability with Virgil that is just stupid because of how tall he is and because of his reach, right? It's just pace, man. Pace is just not good enough. It really isn't. Like, if he had more pace, I honestly would put this card into an S tier. That's how good his tackling is. It's crazy. But because of how his pace is, I can't put him into the A+, man. He gets outpaced way too easy. So yeah, headliner Virgil, A tier, man. It's kind of the same situation as Virgil van Dijk. Like, yes, it says 86 pace on the card, but that is one of the most misleading things you will ever see on Upamecano, man. He has not got 86 pace, I can tell you that right now. Like, this guy's acceleration is down bad. It's not as down bad as Virgil van Dijk's, but it's definitely still down bad. And you guys can clearly see with some of the centre-backs we have got into the A+, we haven't got that issue with pace, have we? Like, PK, he's got a good amount of pace. Yes, it's not as good as, obviously, like Koulibaly, Ruben Dias, or anything like that, but he still catches up to a lot of good players. With Upamecano, he gets outpaced, man. He definitely does. He's got, as I said, man, he's got an insane tackling ability. Like, he definitely does. It's just pace, if it wasn't a huge factor this year, you definitely could argue this Upamecano could probably easily go into the S tier if the pace wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, as it is, I would say A tier for him. Titi, I would say goes into the A tier as well. Shadow Kemstar on the card, you got a good amount of pace on him. You got good tackling and you got good physicals, right? It's just, I definitely wouldn't put this card on like a Joe Gomez level. I wouldn't put him on like a Klosterman, a Skriniar, a Sule, a PK, a Soyuncu, or any of those kind of cards. So yeah, Titi, A tier for me. Twanzebe. Not S tier. Don't believe he is, but A+. Like, he is stupidly good. Stupidly good. But yeah, definitely not on like a, who can we compare him to here? We compare him to Thiago. Would take Thiago over him. I would compare him to Kempembe. I mean, Kempembe's Kempembe at the end of the day. I would take him over. I would take a Eder Militao over Twanzebe as well. Yeah, as I said, man, I don't believe he's an S tier card, but there's no question that he is 100% an A+. We got Winter Wildcard Trippier. Now, he's an alright card, you know, like, he's got a good amount of pace to his game and his defending ability is really solid as well. It's just physicals, like aggression wise, the strength wise, not great. And then on the ball dribbling, not great either. I do like though how he's got like a really solid passing ability. That right there as a fullback is crazy good, with obviously the 4-star weak foot that he's got. It's just dribbling, it's just not good enough, man. And obviously the physicals as well, it's just not good enough. I would say Trippier, though, goes into a B+. I wouldn't say he is an A tier card, especially with like players like Robson, players like Florenzi as well, of how, you know, all-rounder they are, and obviously Azpilicueta as well. But yeah, Trippier, if they gave him better dribbling stats, that would have been super nice on the card. It's just, they didn't do the card nicely with the dribbling or even the physicals. Traore. I wouldn't say Traore... Oh, it's actually our last card. I wouldn't say Traore is an S tier. Especially with some of the fullbacks we have in the S tier. I believe it was last... Was it last tier list or the tier list before? We did put him S tier. But now I think he definitely drops down to an A+ with some of the new cards we have actually in here. But yeah, that is going to be it for the Defenders tier list. as I told you guys, man, we had a lot of cards to go through. Like, I don't know how many there actually are, but yeah, you can tell there's a lot. I'm going to look through this, though, just to see if I feel like I've got everyone on the right tier, man. I feel like maybe certain cards I've not really disrespected, but maybe a certain card could go higher. I know what a lot of people are going to be saying. This Sule. I know a lot of people are a fan of the Sule. There's a lot of people that don't like him, though. I know that for a fact. There's a lot of people that don't like him. I'm not a person that doesn't like him. I'm not a person that is, you know, in love with him, let's say. But it's just the tackling animations with Sule. I feel like that could definitely be better. So yeah, Sule is going to stay in the A+. We got PK in there as well. I think PK definitely sits comfortably in there. It's just his pace is not really a huge issue, but it's not good enough, let's say, to go into the S tier. Power Torres as well. You got Semedo, Klosterman. Kyle Walker, defensively, solid. Going forward, not so much. Alphonso Davies, high-low work rates is a little bit annoying to work with. But pace is a joke. But, you know, we can't put him into the S tier there because of some of the fullbacks we see. Maybe some players in the S tier could move down. No. Okay. Let's leave the S tier. I feel like everyone deserves to go into the S tier, man. You got A tier, though. You got Saar, Robertson. Akanji is definitely one I'm questioning. Because Akanji is definitely like a solid centre-back. But yeah, I just don't feel like he's on that Soyuncu kind of level, man. Or even like a Skriniar kind of level. Gomez kind of level. So yeah, Akanji's going to stay there. Luke Shaw, man. My boy Luke Shaw. EA done you dirty, didn't they? Like that 2-star week for EA. You couldn't give him a week for upgrade? You couldn't? Oh, what's up, man? Why a 2-star? And then you got St. Just, Owusu, McIntosh, Diop, Christensen, Kappa, Marvy Trippier. I think everyone stays, man. I don't think anyone moves up. I don't think anyone moves down either. The only card I'm really looking towards is this Skriniar card. Because I've obviously used the Skriniar. I know how good he is, like, tackling-wise. It's just, I feel like the pace, it needs to be better, like, acceleration-wise. I feel like that's the issue with him, and that's the reason he isn't going to go into the S tier. But yeah, that is going to be it for the defenders tier list. As I said, man, I understand there's going to be people that disagree with me, and that's perfectly fine. If a player should have gone maybe one higher or even one lower, just let me know in the comment section. But yeah, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.